This is the Blade back for yet another installment of No Matter How You Slice It. So look, this one was a 3 round, so it took a lot of time to carefully consider all of the rhymes and get everything down accurately. I wanted to make sure there was no errors. So thank you all for your patience. We're gonna get straight into it. Rap committee Retribution. We got C3 versus Pristavia, so we're gonna get right into it, right? C3 starts off. She says, "Alright, Sister Mary Clarence, I'm tired of your shit. It's a different gangster story every time that you spit. I was on the block in Brooklyn with 9 or 10 grips. Well, when exactly did you start looking for the Lord? And why you ain't find him yet, bitch? Cause you still reckless. You just as dirty as any next bitch. You ain't the only one to talk to God. I do too. And he told me that you set trip." he said, She said, "You went from gangster to church girl to battle rapper. You switch it up so effortless. But I want to know who actually seen it when you was being this demon. I asked about you in Brooklyn. Nobody claimed you as their ex or sis. The only people that claimed you is the horseman girl. Horse girl. I don't believe you're tough. Yeah, they did just sign to the gun titles. But did you ever question why Sue wanted to sign her? Is he giving this Christian Dior what?" Wanted to sign her, designer, Christian Dior what? What got you forgetting the team you're from? But you know what? I'm going to remind you and do a scheme all at once. Because you think it's okay. Jacking that. Girl, your views is too low. That's why you hoping Sue make you decide. Girl, you whack for that. You for the street. She said, you from the street. Hymns you sing in church. Ain't no pass for that. All it took was one tweet. Oops. And she like, oops, there goes my shirt. And you had an asthma attack. I like that little setup. I'm going to run it back because that was choppy. She said, girl, your views is too low. That's why you hoping Sue make you the side girl, and you whack for that. You for the streets. Hymns you sing in the church, ain't no pass for that. All it took was one tweet. She was like, oops, there goes my shirt, and had an asthma attack. Y'all remember the singer tweet. Oops, there goes my... I remember her. She had some fire songs, too. She said, he didn't even have to impress Tavia dick pic. Probably lied you straight on your back after that. Prestavia. Yeah, I like that. She said, but do you, boo-boo? I ain't mad at that. But don't judge us when you the same. Going to church don't give you a pass for that. But if you think it do, I tell you to your face. F your church. F your faith. You know what she's saying. F your family. Even F your husband, cousin Faith. Because you always want to justify spitting your holy gun bars. But say the rest of us shouldn't spit them if Zimmerman's still alive. But in that same rhyme, you said you got 3 guns on you. You said you got 3 guns on you when your brother got stabbed in front of you. Well, why the nigga that jigged him didn't die? We see every time you spit it's a lie, and I can't get with that. Your choice in your raps is like your choice in your hats. Every battle, different cap. You told one of your opponents that being gay was a sin. Then you told caution to be cautious and not to touch your rear or your front end. But when you did, all you did was stand there like a superhero and lick your lips with this weird grin. So you act like your core. Is with them, but really you need to be exploring within. You fucking hypocrite. And you know what else got me pissed? When you be spitting like this, they react like it's a metric diss. So when I go back and listen to the shit, and I realize the bitch said shit when I get to the end. You average. I don't know why this gas got you acting different. You said you've been God tier for 10 years. I've really been battling that long. The stats is different. You carry a clutch. I carry big bucks. The bag is different. You was about to battle for free on Sioux League. I'm First Lady Goonies. The madness different. I like all of that. I like all of the writing. I like the attacking. All of it. Like, she's not taking a bar off. Nobody took a bar off this whole battle. You're going to see. She said, but you know what? I'm getting hot. But I ain't through with your dumb ass, so just catch your breath and get ready for round 2 with your punk ass. So that was C3. I like everything she said. I don't really feel like she had any dry spots. Pristavia go. She say, this battle is for you and all those goddamn LGBTQs for messing up the pronouns and now nobody can get it straight. This was a big mistake. I'm going to kill you, and this going to take every person you ever knew to recognize you before I dig your grave. I'm talking one person identified by multiple people, like them and they. That shit was crazy. Everybody was, man. I wish I was in the room, but y'all gonna see it on the footage, man. She had the room. She said, "This was a foolish intent. I'm as true as it get. I'll go to all your cribs you ever lived and burn up all your dresses like you was a kid. How was you gonna win? I got charisma, punches, and my setups is priceless. I'm just better with writing. At most they might call it a classic, but that's just going out on a big limb. And C3 got elephantitis. Give a heck if you like it. That little style you call originality is just forced aggression and your flow all tired. You could use gun bars, but they already know I ain't afraid to use gun bars too. And I don't really care who don't or like it. I like how she said it though, like who don't or like it. Cause she said her voice mad deep. Her voice is mad deep. She said, cause ain't no way in the hell in real life you gonna shoot me and I'm gonna turn the other cheek and let it go all quiet. No, I'm gonna see if the gay can stand up against the 12, like the Stonewall riots. Man, I was like, what is she saying? Stonewash? I looked that shit up. Yo, that bar was fire though. That bar was fire. That bar was fire. She said, I know your type, and I promise you the worst kind, saying she gonna earth mine. I'll punch you till you won't awaken. Hit C in the forehead, caught her in the third eye, a soul fly. I know you always dreamt of being a boy as a little girl, but was disappointed when those dreams was empty. You're what Sigmund Freud meant when he said that women get penis envy. They was tearing into each other. Yo. She said, don't mistake me as friendly. This nigga's trash. I'm finna spaz. And since you wanna be the aggressor, it's gonna be AG. In a bag. Get me mad. My battles all scary scenes. I gut my opponents. Leave everything that's supposed to be on the inside on the outside of this fruit. Like strawberry seeds. Gonna need a pallbearer team. You don't want nothing. This bum frontin'. I mean, we all know that Mayweather's illiterate. But he's not the only one with dumb punches. You gonna stop me where? Not me, dear. Why would I be scared of a cocky queer who can't even grow one? She gotta buy a beard. Can't even drop a pair. Leave you, lying scared, but I pioneered the brick road with all kind of fears. The 9 was near. We would fly in the sky like flying flares. Grew up twisted with the ladders like iron stairs. And they asked me how my ink could be potent. Aztecs ruin the minds of people. I tell them because we are not equal. I am a Mayan pair. Yo. She opened up a bag, yo. She said, they got a problem with the gun bars, and I thought y'all wanted outreach. They say that the gun bars and violence is the message now preached. How I leave them dead in silent graves, I dug them down deep. And leave the body so stiff, it was harder than giving your mama that coming out speech. They say, dumb it down, please. But you're just gonna judge me like it's only damage I did from all the cans that I spit. But I see the glass half full. There's a reason I pull. So damn your logic. Because they say in order to get closer to God, you need a near-death experience. I'm evangelizing. Y'all might say it's a 30 when it's over. Y'all can heat, seek, and miss. But when this round clear, it's a petri dish. Had to do it dirty for the culture. Alex Pristavia. When I first watched it, I felt like Pristavia got that first. C3 had a good first. She didn't do anything wrong, but I just felt like Pristavia was more quotable. Like I really like how her writing is how the time that she's taking with her arrangement. You know, because when you multi-syllabic like that, like, you know, evangelizing, like when you play with syllables, there's so many ways that you could line up a rhyme if you rhyme that closely, you know, when your syllables are so close. And man, to take the time to try different arrangements and come up on a final sequence in your rhyme, like that shit is commendable. And you know, like that shows the level of execution, man. Like how long people been doing what they do, you know. So no knock to C3, great round. Like C3 knows how to battle, you know. She knows how to set the tone. And Pristavia is battling too, but man, like these are quotables. Like I like what I'm reading. Like, you know, she's putting it together. Um, all right, round two on C3. So she say, now that round was tough, I tell you. I like how you did the them and they, yeah, and they all better fucking help you. I Yolanda Adams. She keep coming at a Christianity, right? She said, all right, Yolanda, we get it. You love the Lord, but don't get up here and act like you was somebody I was gunning for. I could kill you with some old shit, some shit that I've done before. She said, you fam. She said, you, your family, and whoever brung this broad. Basically, whoever gave CPU, you no longer have to worry if your motherboard. I'm the type of battle rapper. Sometimes it's best to just leave be. But honestly, who expect her to win though? When they gave PC. Wait, y'all don't get it? Well, let me go for a 3P. I should have been left alone, but now everybody giving bucks for giving P3. Remember? PPP. You ain't that fire, Ock. You raising an arm every battle ain't gonna get you a higher stock. Hold up. Let me run that back. I don't feel like I spit it the way it should be. Hold up. She say, cause she started heating up right here. She said, you, your family, and whoever brung this broad. Basically, whoever gave CPU no longer have to worry if your motherboard. I'm the type of battle rapper. Sometimes it's best to just leave be. But honestly, who expect her to win though when they gave PC? Who expect her to win though when they gave PC? Wait, y'all don't get it yet? Well, let me go for a 3P. I should have been left alone, but now everybody giving bucks for giving P3. Remember? P. You ain't that fire, Ock. And raising an arm every battle ain't gonna get you a higher stock. You need to humble yourself. You used to take the bus down to battles. You just now seeing how the flyers rock. And now I'm gonna show you how to be star-studded around the clock. There's a particular set of skills you need for this kind of shot. She talking watches now. She's scheming with her. She said, I'm gonna show you how to be star-studded around the clock. There's a particular set of skills. Particular set of skills you need for this kind of shot. But hey, P, I'm gonna show you how to shine. Just watch. All right. So by this time, she done got the momentum back, right? Hold up. Gotta stay hydrated. They rhyming. They barring it. So right after that, she kind of dropped it a little bit, but she got it back right away. She said, did you really believe I would let you straight bar me? Girl, you gonna need help for this war, like Ukraine army. Ukraine bars already. Bonnie already did hers. She said, I don't give a fuck about your gun bars. They can't harm me. It don't make you special. You're not a rare breed just because you rap about an ARP. I hate when people do that though. Like, what you think you gonna J? See? Like I hate that shit. But she said, see, the difference is for you, this is a hobby. For me, this is a job. So disrespect, keeping the minimum wage in war, I go overtime. I won't just even the odds. And you better leave loved ones out of this, cause I'll kill both your parents. It's gonna be seen on the blogs. She'll talk about my family and they'll be saying R.I.P. to peace in a pod. Okay. She said, you think you believing in God up there gonna save you from the one right here? You stupid, bruh. Them prayers ain't gonna be no use if you no wall be all already knew what I was gonna do to you. I said, whoa. This is when she started flipping it. She said, just another angel falling, Lucifer. Y'all see how I'm doing her? This is star power. I ain't really gotta yell to wake them up. So you need the guns and the gas. That's why you stay forever with the pump. You want to be on my level, but you ain't never gonna make it up. Yeah, you ringing bells, but didn't quite get here yet. Your elevator stuck. Yo, she's vetting right now. Vetting is when you go into the third gear, second and third gear. Like, with your regular fights, you probably just come in there, first gear, just playing around, just kind of filling the fight out, like Cassius, like Ali, you just in there dancing. But then as the battle goes on, you could tell what kind of fight you're going to have, right? So, like like Sue said to Cortez. He said, I'm going to come in there with some standard shit, and if you start acting crazy, I'm going to push the button. Y'all got to see that face off. That Cortez surf, man, that shit is funny. Funny, man. But that's facts, though. Like, there's certain levels, and, like, as a veteran, it's gonna take a certain level of intensity to wake you up. And so I'm sure C3 noticed by the first round that she's like, okay, I prepped correctly, which she did. You know what I mean? So now she goes into her vet mode. So she said, I could tell you fake as fuck. You already did too much switching, too much bitching. Man, who let this bitch in? Rapping in them tight ass waist trainers. You get 2 bars in and you winded. You talked all that shit about Yoshi. Yeah, you won live, but now tell me what did that win did? Nothing. That's why a bitch like this could never survive around me, and she definitely ain't gonna survive around 3. Get this bitch from around me. So that was the end of C3 verse. I thought she should have went a little bit longer, but I mean, I guess she felt like she was effective. But I feel like she was effective. The PPP shit, like she was really styling in that first, little stanza right there. She was going. Um, so now, and by this time, I still kind of feel like she took the momentum back, like, cause Pristavia took it from her round 1, and then at the top of round 2, I feel like C3 got it back. So now we on Pristavia. She said, "How your slogan go? You are 3, you are God, you don't fucking lose. Boy, you the worst they come. A liar, a snake, and you a jerk that's dumb. I should hurt this bum. For calling yourself God, I should have split your wig, lift a cig, should have sent a lick." She said, "Should have sent a liquor for the serpent's tongue. Should have sent a lick for the serpent's tongue." So I feel what she's saying. Center. Should have sent a lick. She said, "Nigga, God, when we think of you, we think of strange, awkward, lame, bonkers. God spoke to Moses from a burning bush, so yeah, in a sense you might appear fire, but all we really see is a flame talking. This dame lost it. How could you ever think you and God would be at the same portion? When Jesus rose from the dead, removed the stone, what it says, you couldn't even get past rock. We remember Christ from the sepulchre." I think that's what she said. I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna run it back. She said, she started spazzing. She said, "God spoke to Moses from a burning bush. So yeah, in a sense, you might appear fire, but all we really see is a flame talking. This dame lost it. How could you ever think you and God would be of the same portion? When Jesus rose from the dead, removed the stone, what it says, you couldn't even get past rock. We remember Christ from the sepulchre. We remember you from the from that cave coffin. It's the same talking. This brain's dense. Can it all trade wits? They see a lack of understanding when you spitting with me. Cut a line straight down the middle with C. Then it'll all make sense. You picked the wrong day, sis. Y'all gonna see the mystery of the Holy Trinity after I sleep this bum. After me, she's done. I literally worship the day seeing your casket. It's like meeting a master triune. I can't wait till C3 and 1. I don't know what she was saying. Master triune. I know she was getting at the Trinity, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure what she said. If I'm messing any of this up, drop a comment with the correction. But man, that's what I'm saying though. Like these are pieces of works how Pristavia is crafting. Like these is quotables, man. Like I guarantee if she was saying this shit on the track, this shit would be nasty. But she says, "I don't need the guns, but Moses got his name for being pulled out of the waters. And God spoke to Moses face to face. So really, what to talk about? Because if I did draw and cock, get us all indoctrined, I thought God's supposed to be faced with the one that was drawn out. You all clout." Okay, I'm going to say that back. Because she delivered it in a unique way. She said, "I don't need the guns, but Moses got his name for being pulled out of the waters. And God spoke to Moses face to face, so really what to talk about? Because if I did draw and cock and get us all in doctrine, I thought God's supposed to be faced with the one that was drawn out. You all clout, was hiding behind your Goonie gang like your squad's rolling deep, and your guys so elite. Lewd, drugs, jack, glue. Y'all even had Twerk as y'all champion like he Muhammad Ali. Like that was gonna fly by with me. You think you covered under the bloods? I'm really covered under the blood. And y'all can get a pine box apiece. Ali is what I call them suckers. Cause yeah, they all got punches. But none of them is willing to die overseas. I'ma clean my plate. She won't be able to make a clean escape. Y'all see the one from the jungle really talking. Yeah, some of y'all still thinking C's an ape. Nah, she's a lame. They all spit the same with me. There's something in my substance like I switched the drink. Split your face. You got a little bit of shine, but no charm like a missing link. I wish you'd think. Because even if they were deceitful and they rate me beneath you, y'all still would have a regular ass nigga on top and a beast at the bottom like the Egyptian Sphinx. But y'all, but you are the least amongst the top tiers. Backed out of our battle after you beat Wody. Can't tell me she is not scared. Now this old bird that said her doom. Cause I've been going Joe Goldberg. Plus I read the room. And everybody, plus I read the room, and everybody in this building tonight gonna have me putting you in a box, clear. I don't know the reference, but you know, people in the room know. Man, listen, man, this shit is nasty. From the, oh my god, from the y'all can get a pine box a piece. Ali is what I call them suckers. Cause yeah, they all got punches, but none of them is willing to die overseas. Come on, man. You wouldn't go to the army, Cassius Clay. Like, that's what she's saying. Like, this shit crazy. The Caesar 8, she putting it together, man. That's what I'm saying. This was a bar fest. You know, they just wasn't coming out there on some, fuck your mama, she got cancer. Like, some dumb shit. Like, you know, they came out there and put it together. All right. So like, Pristavia started jamming up a little bit after that. Put you in a box clear, but then she just decided to stop it, you know, so she wouldn't end it sloppy. So, you know, definitely that's what you want to do. If you feel like it ain't gonna come out right, just chop it, you know. Better early than sloppy, right? So round three, C3 starts it off. She with the rebuttal. She said, "You're covered in the blood. Duh, you're a Christian battle rapper. You're known. But guess what? After this, you're going to be covered in the blood. Your own." So, all right, Shirley Caesar. We know. It's Brooklyn you from. Did you forget my bitch from there, too? Not only that, nobody ever had me shook where you from. I'm from Southside. You can get smoke anytime you looking for some. Because the only way somebody going to say you drag queens is if they mistook you for one. You really think you all that because you got a deep voice? Congratulations, Barry White. But that ain't gonna get you to win tonight. You're gonna really have to actually fight. So you thought you was gonna speed your way to top tier? Well, I'm the traffic light. How the fuck you gonna map a road to success without seeing what the traffic light? You do a bunch of hypocritical shit. Then wonder why the rest of the girls be hating her. And for y'all wondering if heaven got a ghetto, it do. It's called Pristavia. So anybody still sleeping, I'ma wake them up. Really pay attention. It's smoking mirrors while y'all praising her. And then she started messing up a little bit on this praising her part. She said, but then she get it back though. She said, think about this. To be in battle rap, she was ducking God. Now that she in battle rap, she ducking bras. You keep quoting the Bible. Well, Eliza verse of that shit is fucking fraud. And just now, Eliza verses show us exactly who the fuck you are. I don't know what she's saying. Eliza verse. Maybe y'all can correct me. I don't know if that's something that I missed or that's in the Bible or I don't know what she's talking about. But then she says, that was supposed to be your Queen of the Ring debut. For female battle rappers, that league is important. So I think she's referring to an event. She said, why would you agree to be on it just to leave them so awkward? Oh, I get it. You know you wasn't built for the back-to-back smoke because it might lead to your coffin. And ain't nobody react. Like, it took me a minute to catch that line, and I think that's what it was. So I'm going to run it back. She said, and this is an angle and a crazy punch she lined her up for. She said, this is a personal too. She said, so that was supposed to be your Queen of the Ring debut for female battle rappers. That league is important. So why would you agree to be on it just to leave them so awkward? Oh, I get it. You knew you wasn't built for the back-to-back smoke because it might lead to your coffin. And then she starts coughing. Like, she acted out the punchline and everything, like, all the way vetted it. And then somebody in the building, they're like, so that ain't crazy? Like, that, like, why y'all ain't reacting? You know, C3 like, don't worry. Don't even worry about it. So she keep going. She said, you might be built like a nigga, but you ain't built for this. We all built to bear arms, but this is what happens when you build a bitch. I don't even want to rap no more, because honestly, I feel like this. And she started going off. She's saying, F your God. So she said it 3 times. She said, F your God. She said, for every time he was never there, when I went through shit. Now I understand him doing that when I was older and I grew shit. But what about the shit that happened? But what about the shit that happened when I was young and barely knew shit? You might say I tried to kill myself to be with God, but no, I was on my way to ask him why he ain't do shit, true shit. And now that I think about it in hindsight, I made more effort to understanding him than you did. As soon as I did that, I knew this. I am three, I am God, and I don't fucking lose. And that goes for any of you Bible bitches or you Bible dudes. From now on, shit gonna go by my fucking rules. Or I'll be your awakening. Love or fear. Which one you choose? Now C3. Pristavia closes it out. She said, you know, you right. There was a time when you tried to get closer to God. Well, let's reopen the scars. Because I believe every failed suicidal attempt was a gift for you to really know who you are. Exposure is hard. A cold world made you numb. Guess it's a blanket statement to say that your overindulgence in women and liquor was that so you could stay warm, and wearing a mask got you stripes, but the shoes too big to fill, Ronald. Cause who you clowning? I read you smiling. This is golden as arches. This is golden as arcs. Consumed by your thoughts, you tried to end it all, but the irony of eliminated the dangers, cutting the risks, only assisted to open it more. Oh, this is a war. Fast forward in the time past. See, this is what I'm talking about. The arrangement, the delivery. Like, she goes in the pockets. Like, you know, it's different modes. You know what I mean? Consumed by your thoughts, you tried to end it all, but the irony of eliminating the dangers, cutting the risks, only assisted to open it more. Oh, this is a war. Fast forward and the time passes, not a line's crafted, and your rhymes become an undefined rapping. Drive past you with a survive tactic, fighting depression every time your mind rewinds backwards. But the fact is, you became a fan favorite by cracking jokes on your opponents, but inside lied you're acting. Cause like Robin Williams, what you have in common with them are them suicidal thoughts, but behind every smile, you were really just afraid that it's you that's gonna die laughing. I'm not capping. See, you make fun of your opponents, but that's to keep you from crying. But see, that's the type of behavior that stems from abuse. You told us your mother was a heavy drinker, and shout out to Beat Out the God, a phenomenal rapper, but way before we were following after, it was your mom's that was filling the brims with the juice. This is the truth. Oh, is that your excuse that your mother was a drunk and now you're a drunk, and like all of us, you're a flawed human being? Admit that you don't even want kids because you're afraid of being a bad mother like yours used to be. This is all news to me. Is it that you just hate men, or do you genuinely like women? Do you know that with all that ass you make men mad like black girls when they see good black men with all the white women? I gotta run it back though, cause like she made it a standout part though. She said I gotta say it again. She said do you just hate men, or do you genuinely like women? Do you know that with all that ass you make men mad like black girls when they see good black men with all the white women? Or a fine gay black man without the slight interest? This dyke tripping, knife hitter, life ending. Always dreamt of having a career like Left Eyes, and although I had the drive, something told me it was never the right vision. I'm type different, haven't lost a round yet. Don't believe me? Well then you can play the tapes and you can even rewind it. We could have did this on the West Coast and it still add to a CAL. It still adds to I give CAL. I could say I could say 3 hours behind it. So I'm definitely gonna run that back. She said, this dyke tripping, knife hitter, life ending, always dreamt of having a career like Left Eyes, and although I have the drive, something told me it was never the right vision. I'm type different, haven't lost a round yet, but don't believe me that you can play the tapes and you can even rewind it. We could have did this on the West Coast and still add to it. It still adds to I give CAL. I could say 3 hours behind it. So I'll give CAL. I'll give C3 a L. I in Cali. I could say hours behind it. You gotta be mindless. I will crack your skull till my knuckles break up, lump your face up. You ain't see what I did to my last op on caffeine? Turn NHB3 to WrestleMania 12. They put Diesel in the ring versus an Undertaker. This a doppelganger. You take every battle, fill it with laughter and puns, capping and guns, expose all our flaws, and make fun of our clothes like you the baddest it come. Your whole addiction was caused by your affliction. You project your insecurity so that you would have to be loved. You are a recovering alcoholic, so why the hell season my face when you were the one battling rum? You ain't even one of the cool gays. You a whack homo, a trash bozo. Take a blade and carve a C in the apple like the Mac logo. I'm that loco. I know you just talked about me being a Christian with guns, or how that type talk don't take too well, but I just spent the whole round eating seafood, and I ain't even have to break through shells. Round. Who y'all got? Who y'all got, man? Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Who y'all got, man? It's a close battle. You can't go wrong saying either way. C3 was putting pressure on. She had crazy angles. She definitely had momentum in the battle. She was controlling the pace of the battle, especially going first. But she did everything she was supposed to do going first as a vet. You know, attacked her Christianity. Disrespected her position in it. Uh, had nice punches, had nice combinations. You know, they both was, man. This was a clash. This was a clash. I'm really, really digging a lot of the material Pristavia was saying, man. Like, and then when she went into that bag about like, she said, the ladders twisted with the ladders like iron chairs, and like, oh my god, yo, like, I'm really covered under the blood, and y'all could get a pine box apiece. Ali is what I call them suckers, cause yeah, they all got punches, but none of them is willing to die overseas. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, man, hold up, where was that shit with the iron? Oh my god, in the Mayan period, yo, this what I'm saying. Like, from this whole, yo, my god, yo, she said, oh, from the start. Hold up, this second was stupid though. She said from the elephantitis shit, like, oh my god. She said you could use gumballs, but they already know I ain't afraid to use gumballs too, and I don't really care who don't or like it. Cause ain't no way in hell in real life you gonna shoot me and I'ma turn another cheek and let it go all quiet. Nah, I'ma see if the gate can stand up against the 12, like the Stonewall riots. I know your type and I promise you the worst kind, saying she gon' earth mine. I'll punch you till you won't awaken. Hit C in the middle of forehead, caught her in the third eye, her soul fly. I know you always dreamt of being a boy as a little girl, but was disappointed when those dreams was empty. You're what Sigmund Freud meant when he said women got penis envy. Don't mistake me as friendly. This nigga's trash. I'm finna spaz. And since you wanna be the aggressor, it's gonna be AG in a bag. Get me mad. My battles all scary scenes. I gut my opponents. Leave everything that's supposed to be on the inside on the outside of the true, like strawberry seeds. Gonna need a pallbearer team. You don't want nothing. This bum frontin'. I mean, we all know that Mayweather's illiterate, but not the only one with dumb punches. You gonna stop me where? Not me, dear. Why would I be scared of a cocky quit who can't even grow one? She gotta buy a beard, can't even drop a pair. Leave you lying scared, but I pioneered the brick road with all kind of fears. The 9 was near. We were fire in the sky like flying flares. Grew up twisted with the ladders like iron stairs. And they asked me how my ink could be potent as text, ruin the minds of people. I tell them because we are not equal. I am a Mayan pair. See, this the type of shit that got me saying Pristavia, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I got Pristavia, but I ain't mad at either way, man. So, y'all drop a comment. Who got this? Like, share, comment, subscribe. We go chop it. Peace.